Hey guys, Mr. RB50 here, and this video is all about the most traditional method of retirement, and that is the 4% rule. If you've never heard of that, stay tuned for this video, I'll break it down for you. But first, here's the quick tip. The quick tip of today is DRIP investing. You might have heard of it before, and DRIP means dividend reinvesting plan. Just that simple. And essentially what that is my core plan. Companies like Johnson & Johnson, AT&T, whenever they give out dividends, your broker will automatically roll that dividend back into your portfolio. It'll be commission free and fractional shares are applied. So the 4% rule is all predicated off of saving up money into this huge nest egg when you're ready to retire. Once you hit that age, if it's 55, 60, 65, whichever you determine is best for you, you should be able to withdraw 4% of that nest egg every year, and it should last you approximately 30 years. That is the basics of the 4% rule. So first, you need to figure out how much your expenses are going to be when you are retired. Whether that be $40,000 or $50,000, you need to figure out what that number is. And that's going to be all of your medical care, all of your groceries, all of your gas bills, mortgage if you still have it, and see what number works best for you. You're going to multiply that number by 25. That's the rule of 25 that's associated with the 4% rule. And that's going to give you that huge lump sum of money. For an example, if you determine that you only need $40,000 to live off of annually, then you multiply that times 25, and that comes to $1 million. And working backwards, $1 million, if you take 4% of that, or $40,000 every year, that should last you approximately 25 to 30 years. And in a traditional retirement sense, if you retire at the age of 60, that should be able to bring you out to the age of 90. So this is where I kind of have a little bit of disagreements with the 4% rule. Everyone is starting to get older. Healthcare is getting better, and people are more mobile. You know, we're living longer. So what if you live longer than 90? Then you have no principle to continue to withdraw from. So that's one issue. I know there's, Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security out there for now. So you do have those options to help you out, but I don't want to have to rely on that. So my workaround is the whole strategy behind this Retire by 50, and that's to have a huge lump sum of money just invested into the stock market in these dividend growth stocks, so that when I'm ready to retire at or before the age of 50, they are paying me $50,000. So instead of having a lump sum of money that I'm continuously withdrawing from, I'm having a lump sum of money that's paying me to hold on to. These companies, they're paying me a pension essentially. They're going to pay me $50,000 every single year. And not only are these companies paying out dividends, so I'll get $50,000, but they're increasing those dividends annually approximately 5 to 6%. So even though I'm pulling out $50,000 or getting paid, $50,000 as this little pension goes, every single year that is going to increase. So essentially my overall portfolio size is still increasing even with myself pulling out $50,000 annually. So that's my strategy behind that, and I think that's beneficial because at the end of the day, when I'm 90, 95, 100 and we both kick the bucket, we can decide to pass that dividend income in those dividend stocks onto our children and their children, and they can decide what they would like to do with that money instead of just having a lump sum of money that we withdraw from and eventually it turns out to be zero. So that is a quick explanation of the 4% rule, why I like it and why I dislike it as well. What are your thoughts? Please let me know below, and once again, thanks for following us, and please like and subscribe.